Hey everyone, it's me, Zoe. This is my very first Patreon-supported question and answer video. I got some really good questions, so I wanted to say thank you to everybody who sent one in and everybody who voted. And I guess there's nothing left to do but get started answering the questions. Question number 1. How do you outline your stories? Do you have a method or do you just go with the flow? So when I used to write, I used to just go with the flow pretty much, and not really plan anything out. And it worked mostly, but one of the big problems I would have was that I would make stories a lot longer than they needed to be because, I focus a lot more on characters and character development than I do on plot. So, recently what I started doing, actually Breaking Legacies is the first story that I've done it for, was I planned things out in an Excel spreadsheet. So, I'll show you what it looks like here. Hold on one second. Okay, so you see, it's got the chapters on the left. I grayed everything out so you wouldn't see spoilers. But up top it says basic and important details. So what I would do under the basic column is I would plot out the summary basically of what I wanted that chapter to be. And then in the important details, I would put important character development points or plot points that I wanted to make sure I didn't forget. And that would be basically the skeleton of the chapter. And then you can also see the red and, and then the bottom chapters that are cut off are in white. That's for the parts. Breaking Legacies is split into 2 parts. There's part 1 and part 2. And it doesn't always go according to plan. There's room for changing and everything like that. As you can see on here, chapter 15 marks the end of part 1. But by the time I had written it out and finished it, chapter 13 marks the end of part 1. So, things are always changing constantly as you get there. And so that helps a lot with this Excel spreadsheet. It's not too detailed, so it gives me room to be creative still. Yeah. Next question. What's the sad song that Echo played on the piano for Jen in chapter 44? When I wrote that scene or that chapter, I hadn't really had a song in mind. I just kind of knew that I wanted it to be, a bit of a sad, longing type of tone. And I wanted it to be the same song that Hayden would play when she was thinking of Genevieve. So what I did when I saw this question was I went on YouTube and I listened to a bunch of piano songs until I found one that I really liked. And I did. And it's called Champion by Lucas King. I think it fits pretty well with the tone. I think what really got me was the title, Champion. Because that's kind of what Genevieve was always, to Hayden before the outbreak, and then after the outbreak, Echo still idolized her in a lot of ways. Even though their relationship was like a complete and utter mess. And then also, it's a slow song. It's a little bit sad, but by the end, there's a little bit of hints of hopefulness in there, which I do feel like also encompasses their relationship a lot. So if you want to listen to it, I'll put the link in the information section, or you could just, look it up on YouTube, whatever you want to do. What would your superhero name be, and what superpower would you have? I always wanted to be a shapeshifter, whether it was just like one thing or, being anything I wanted to. My superhero name, if I was a shapeshifter? I don't know. Call me Ditto, like the Pokemon, I guess. You know what else would be really cool is like, if I could write whatever I wanted and it would come true. That would be pretty cool. You could call me Penultimate. Yeah. My special weapon would be a quill that makes people tell the truth. Kind of like Wonder Woman's lasso, except I'd tickle them with it and they tell the truth. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, that would probably be what my superpower would be. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, those are the 3 questions that I was going to answer in this video. You now know how I outline my stories, what the sad song is that Echo played for Genevieve, and what my superhero name and superpower would be. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who sent in a video. A video? Really? Or I'll put the link in the information section. In the information I can't say it. Information section. Put it in the information.